Every day if you didn't have your car. For many 20th century residents of Weirton and Steubenville, the answer was the P&W number 99 bus. After 50 years of daily drives around the valley, it ended up in disrepair, but a campaign to preserve the history it holds is well underway. 7 News reporter Colin Roos is live to tell us how the Weirton Museum is committed to getting its motor running again. Colin.
Steve, it's not hard to tell that this bus hasn't been driven in a while. But inside its rusty frame are decades of memories of life in a small steel town. And the Weirton Area Museum is ready to preserve them for 2021 with help from local businesses and anyone who doesn't want to see a snapshot of post-war America fade away.
By all accounts, the snowstorm of 1950 was a rough one. The torrential amount of snow completely shut down Weirton in a time when communication was far more limited than it is now. But one transportation service made sure life didn't grind to a halt during that miserable winter.
So the bus line actually kept the cities connected, kept people going to work.
It was the Pittsburgh Weirton Bus Company, a name that still resonates with the town's residents after years of inactivity. From 1931 to 1978, it was a daily sight for anyone walking through Brooke and Jefferson counties, carrying shoppers to the store and workers to the mill.
The bus was actually the lifeblood of Weirton, and it took people to Pittsburgh, it took people to Steubenville.
After the system shut down, this bus ended up in a salvage yard near Akron. The advertising on its side was scraped off, and years of sitting out in the elements turned some of its cream and blue color scheme to rust. That wasn't the end of the story for P&W number 99, however. The Weirton Area Museum rescued it in 2019 and moved it across the street from their building.
And so that her memories wouldn't be lost to the ravages of time and weather.
Their next step is to give it a permanent home, away from the rain that's pelted it this summer. They're holding a banquet this month to raise money for a new shelter. It will allow for number 99 to be both repaired and displayed, and will feature the traditional company colors that the bus itself still faintly displays.
The bus banquet is helping us to raise funds to create that restoration space, that museum annex, and a safe place for our volunteers to help restore her.
And the nostalgia is already drawing in Weirtonites young and old to the project. Local companies have given their time and talents to give the bus new tires and marine batteries. The hope is that it will be restored to a point where it can be driven in parades, and a documentary on its history is already in the works. Gus calls the bus a powerful symbol of the Weirton community, one that can't be scraped off or rusted away.
There are a lot of people who have stories that are related to the bus that we'd like to start telling.
The museum says today's weather is a perfect example of why a shelter for the bus is so necessary. The fundraiser will be held on August 26th at the Serbian Picnic Grounds, and you can go to the website you see on your screen to help add another chapter to the story of Weirton. Reporting in the 7 News studio, I'm Colin Roos, working for you.